But as far as advisor referrals, it takes 29 referrals from advisors to lead to one contract of a recruiting candidate. And that's the most efficient source. When we look at center of influence referrals, it takes 119 COI referrals to get one recruiting candidate and contract. If we looked at LinkedIn InMails, 127 to 1. That's actually relatively high, more than I would have thought. Campus recruiting, it takes 194 leads to equal 1. And finally, the internet, which is what a lot of organizations and managers in the industry lean on, is mining resumes on the internet. It takes 240 resumes on the internet to lead to one recruit. So as you can see, advisor referrals to potential candidates are by far the most efficient source that you're going to find, 29 to 1 in these top quartile firms that we deal with throughout the industry. Now, your ratios might be tighter than this, just depends on how selective that you and your managers are in the different countries. Now, if we think about the Hoopus Financial Group, we have about 250 advisors in Chicago, one of the top firms in the world, which is great. But as we think about our firm and we think about firms that we deal with throughout the world that are in the top quartile, the top 25%, why do these organizations receive introductions to candidates from their advisors? Well, and from people in the organization. Here's why. We talk about them. We remind them. We expect them. We ask for them. We appreciate them. We reward them. We do something with them and follow through. And lastly, we fail without them. Now, some of these might seem obvious, but this really becomes a mindset around the culture, around why people would want to help you grow. And so you're talking about it all the time. You're reminding people, you're rewarding people, you're recognizing people, you show appreciation. That's what helps to build a recruiting culture. I mentioned to you about discussing why bigger is better. And you can do this with advisors and why it's in their best interest to grow the organization. But you can also talk about this at agency meetings. You can talk about it with staff and just some of the reasons of why bigger is better. Advisors get control of who gets into the culture.